Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Reen, a Baltic witch, and today we continue to explore my tarot and oracle deck collection in 2025. This is a deck that I will be doing a flip through today and a little reading with it for the collective. Is probably known already to many of you, especially if you're reading cards yourself or if you're interested in it, in the decks. This is the Green Witch Oracle deck by Erin Murphy Hiscock. Very popular. You probably have seen a lot of her books as well. Um, so it is a very wonderful deck. I really like it because the cards, the guidebook, has reflection points for the cards. The cards also have words on them, a lot of symbols on the cards. Very, very interesting, very um, not so difficult to read. You are getting messages coming through, and that reflection point I think is very, very useful for uh, us for whom the reading is done, and very beautiful botanical uh, lovely art by Sarah Richard. So, sturdy deck, sturdy cardboard box, as you can see, very beautiful. You have all sorts of floral elements here. You have a full color guidebook inside with the depictions of the cards there with our explanation what the card means and the reflection point that I have been talking about. Let's do a flip through. I did not set them in the original sequence as they are in the guidebook, so we're just gonna go through them as is. So yeah, as you can see, very beautiful. I will put the guidebook and the let's see here aside so that we see the name of the deck. On the reverse, you have nice floral pattern, black color. So if you're into this color scheme and into botanicals, florals, this is a as it is as it says on the in the title on the cover, it's a green witch deck. It is very green, very nature connected. That is why I also really like it. I'm not a green witch, but obviously, I don't identify as a green witch, but obviously, being in tune with the nature, consulting with the nature, is a very big element to me. It is how I tap into the source. This is how I ground myself. Currently, I live by a forest, which will change, unfortunately, relatively soon for me as I will be moving. But this connection, just living, even if I don't go to the forest quite often, just being near it is already a good source of energy for me. So let's do the flip through. I will put the deck here and we'll look at the cards. So preserve, security, forethought, and thrift. So we have, um, is it a squirrel? It's not a squirrel. It's a hamster kind of thing, with a lot of preserves and nuts here. Then we have fruit, very succulent looking fruit, but of course we have also uh, crystals, other elements, other symbols, runes in there. So a lot of symbolism in these cards. So achievement and success. Then we have the sun, healing energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. We have moss agate, positivity and change, and the stones, like the drawings of the stone, is really, really true to how the stones look. So it's a very intricate, lovely drawing here. Illustration, lavender, tranquility, kindness, and self-care. Then we have tend, maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. Snow, rest and contemplation. So a lot of things. It's about nature, about the cycles in nature, about different tools that a green witch would be using. Spring, a rebuild, awakening, and rebirth. Bird, freedom and opportunity. Then we have buds, New beginnings and expansion. As you can see, that's an eye here, but with some, instead of eyelashes, there's some floral elements here, like grasses growing. So there's a lot of symbolism, like reawakening. Pine tree, vitality, longevity, and perseverance. Earth, peace and grounding, like the dove here. Uh, it's very beautiful. So, rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, and faithfulness. Earthworm, clarity and rumination. I have been getting this card quite a lot recently. Thyme, presence and self awareness. Altar, gratitude, releasing burdens. Bee, community, cooperation, and sweetness. Honeybees and honey. Walking stuff, we have a rune here as well. Support and encouragement. Broom, energy, clearing, and refreshing. So, about sweeping the bad energies away. Hearth, safety, comfort, spiritual connection. So, the place of grounding, the place of home. Trunk, stability, loyalty, and reliability. Then we have sickle, focus, regrowth, and letting go. Sage, wisdom, purification, and harmony. Basil, prosperity, luck, and love. Then we have mint, abundance, persistence, and proliferation. Sorry, it's a little bit difficult for me to read some words. Moon, phases, cycles, and intuition. So you really have the moon phases in here and a lot of um, gemstones that are connected with the moon. So clear ones like quartz, I would assume, or mountain crystal. Winter, an ending, recharging, and reflection. So there is a sense of this like calm time, slowing down. Autumn, bounty, and balance. Oak tree, power, courage, and strength. This is a very prominent tree in Latvian and in Baltic culture. It is a symbol of masculinity here, of the male strength, the male beginnings. Potion, invigoration, and empowerment. Then we have summer, expansion and growth. Then we have rain, cleansing, purification, and hydration. Seeds, once again, acorns here. New ideas, hope, and open-mindedness. Leaves, renewal, revival, and progress. Then we have moth, mystery, concealment, and illusion. And it is hiding quite well on that branch. Watering can, asking for help and sharing burdens. Then we have sow, planning, setting intentions, and optimism, a very spiritual card. Soil, stability, and simplicity, so grounding ourselves. Mortar and pestle, integration, subtlety, and thoroughness. Harvest, determination, and hard work. So, definitely a lot of hard work is in getting harvest, collecting harvest. Then we have mushroom, recycling, and breaking down problems. They do break down a lot of things. Butterfly, transformation, joy, beauty, and tran tran transience. Sorry. Roots, healthy patterns, early growth. I like also a little bit of this accepting both life and death kind of sensation because it's all cycles. Cup of tea, patience and reassessment. It looks like a very lovely cup of tea here. Carnelian, so there are some stones, some crystals also here as cards. Energy, leadership, and creativity. Then we have the hedge, potential, boundaries, and indecision. Ooh, this card has energy. Okay, these are for some reason in reverse in my deck. Salt, protection, and banishing negativity. Then we have chamomile, gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. Then we have the cauldron, creation, opportunity, and caring, and fog, obscurity, and feeling lost. So wonderful, wonderful deck, beautiful illustrations, a lot of very interesting, intricate elements, interesting to read. Let's go in the spirit and ask for a message for the collective with this deck. And let's see what comes through. One card, two cards, as many cards as come through right now. So give us, please, a message for the collective. Let's introduce the deck. Okay. So we have salt, protection, and banishing negativity. Let's have a few more. This card. Harvest, determination, and hard work. And let's have a third one. And walking stuff, support, and encouragement. So these are the three cards that we got. Hmm. You need to ask for help, it feels like. Um, there might be some negative thoughts or negative influences, or you're kind of feeling down. You're going towards collecting, reaping some sort of rewards from whatever you're doing right now, but you're starting to doubt yourself. You need to turn to people around you for encouragement, for that support, it feels like. Um, feels like there is, you are not turning to the right person. There is someone who really wants to help you achieve what you want to achieve. Feels like, for some reason, the word grandmother comes to my mind. So it's some sort of grandmotherly or mother figure that really want to help you, but for some reason you're not accepting um, their their help. You are turning to the people who are not really helpful to you. They're actually fueling more doubt, or it almost feels like like with a young person, they are, oh no, I will go party, and the parent says, no, you have to study because you study now and you will reap the results afterwards. But the the child, the young person is like, no, why do I want to study now? I don't understand. Why will I need that? You're just nagging, mom. You're just telling me, oh, do this, do that. I don't want to do it. I want to go and party. I want to go and spend time with the friends, and the friends say, ah, you don't need to study. Let's go drink and smoke and whatever with us. It kind of feels like that. So you really need to put in some, listen to that person, because to your mother or to that person who wishes you well, because they look at it from the perspective of their experience, and they're trying to help you stay on that right path. So sometimes you need not to be at odds with them, but give in and do the hard work, and then you can go and party. But don't let this group of people you're currently spending your time with sway you from doing at least that necessary minimum so that you progress and reap the good results at the end. So don't be at odds with someone who actually wishes you well. That's what it feels here to me from these cards. Let's see what is the reflection points. What are the reflection points here in the guidebook? So since it is not numbered, it takes sometimes a little bit of time to look for the correct cards. Oh, I found two of them right away. Let's see one more. So I'm still looking for the walking stuff. Yes, here it is. This time quite quickly. So oh, lost lost a card again. Let's see again if I can. Yes, found it again. So salt, protection, and banishing negativity. I will let you look at the card still. So your reflection point is there someone or something you need to set a boundary with for your own well-being? It really, yes, feels that there is someone really distracting you from being on that correct path. So you can still spend time with them. It's not that should cut them completely away, like go no contact with them, but it feels that you need to set healthy boundaries instead of letting them just uh, let's continue with that example of you studying, a young person studying, instead of them just whenever they want it, whenever they like, just coming up to you, to your house, or calling you and being like, oh, let's go party, you should tell them, no, I have things to do right now. I have to study, but we can go and party then when I'm done. So you need to really communicate those healthy boundaries to them and not be swayed because obviously hard work does require you to be present, to concentrate, to actually put an effort. No, people are lazy. That is how it is. People are lazy, but you need to really understand that there is a right time for everything. There is a right time for putting in some of that effort, and there is a right time to celebrate once you have achieved something. So just set healthy boundaries. Then, harvest, reflection point. Are you burning out because of too much hard work too quickly? How can you give yourself support as you reap the bounty of your effort? Yes, that's exactly what I was feeling. You need to turn for support to someone, and you already have that person there who is ready to help you, ready to explain. If Let's continue with the same example. Let's say you have a math problem or a physics class problem which you cannot solve, but turn to a person who actually knows how to solve it, who is willing to help you solve it. Just turn to them and accept their help. Maybe you're actually overspending the time and that's why you want to, like, you're not interested, you want to go and party just because you are stuck, you overthink, and you don't turn to people who can actually break down that problem for you and help you understand it so that the next problems that you are solving do not take you so much time and you get that balance and you are putting in the effort but you don't put in unnecessarily too much effort. So maybe your father, if we're talking again about that young person studying example, maybe they know how to solve the problem. You turn to them, they explain it to you, you solve it quickly, and then you can go party. And the walking stuff reflection point is, can you identify which parts of your life are lacking strength? So whatever you're struggling with, identify. You don't have to, like I've said, overspend time digging in too deep but not getting anywhere. If you're lacking support, go and ask for that support. And I really feel here that you already have that person, someone who is ready to provide that support. They're like really waiting for you to ask, or they are actually actively offering, but for some reason you are pushing them away. You're not setting the right boundaries with the right people. Yeah, that is the reading here. If it does not resonate for with you, leave the messages behind. If you like this, if you like, I have a whole video about my collection. I have more videos with the decks, and I always also have more readings already on my channel. It's a completely new channel, but if you are interested, um, definitely stick around, subscribe, write a comment down below. I will be happy to answer. And okay, I hope I will see you again in the next video. Blessings to you and have a wonderful day. Bye.